Okay, y'all. So let's just start. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, Facebook.
Okay, Facebook. They are making all of these changes, you all.
Yes.
So let's update them on the changes first before we get started. Okay?
A lot of people they're asking, like, they're saying that they can't find us, they don't see us, they don't get a notification when we come on live. But what's basically is happening is Facebook have moved a lot of stuff around,
right?
And there's the different pages look differently,
right?
Okay, so what you need to do if you want to get a notification whenever Diamond and Silk is on live. Right now we're on live, and if you look at the top right-hand side of the post that we are in, you should see some bubbles, some little bubbles, like 3 little dots, or a drop-down menu. When you click on it, you want to click on where it says turn on live notification. If you don't see that, you may see the word more options. Click on more options, and make sure you click on turn on live notification. Sometime if you click on the following on Facebook, click on the following link, it's there. But if for some people it's not there, because they switched a lot of stuff around. So make sure that you do that if you are on Facebook.
Facebook Live,
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
And Periscopes, you all just continue to follow us like you've been doing. Thank you so much, and thank you for all of the hearts and love.
Right.
Okay, you all know that tonight's Facebook Live Chit Chat is being brought to you by, and Periscope is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Store. So make sure you head over there to the Diamond and Silk Store and get your bling pens and all the good juicy
and we have a lot more stuff coming to the store, so y'all keep watching.
Keep watching. That's right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, and another thing.
Yes.
Thank you all for all your contributions. We really, really do appreciate
Oh my goodness. You all, I love you all so much, because when people try to do things to dampen us, you all, I just love
show up, you show out. People that mailed in gifts, mailed in things.
Yes. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
And people have been writing in, how do I contribute it? Because they don't know. Well, we've made it even easier.
Yes.
So go to diamondandsilk.com and just click on it'll have a button that says make a contribution.
That's right.
And all of your contributions, gifts are gratefully and gladly accepted. And we thank you for thinking about us, and even for wanting us to continue doing what we do. And thank you all for supporting the last 3 videos.
Oh my God, everything went viral.
Because we had so much fun making them.
Yes. It was so much fun.
So I hope you all liking the new way that we're venturing in and trying to do things to make it even more fun. And we're trying to be serious, talk about serious issues, but you know we have to bring some comedy to it, a little bit of comedy.
We have to bring the truth to it. It's just a little funny when we bring it. Yes, it's just a little funny.
Okay, you all. So last week was a holiday. And so we were on a hiatus, and we were supposed to come to you all on yesterday. Right. But we picked up high winds, rain. It was treacherous here too.
And the internet was like up and down.
Crazy. And so we didn't want to take any chances. So we said, okay, we'll come tonight to you all, and we are here. Yes. So Armor hit the Caribbean. And it headed on to Florida. Yeah. And now we have millions of people without power in Florida. Now, Armor is a bad, listen, you know you bad.
Yes.
Whenever you can take, and you got that much power to take the sea, just take all the water with you.
Just take the water with you.
That's some bad, that is some bad stuff.
She sucked the water up, but see, you know what, Diamond?
What?
Okay, well, what had happened was...
What happened?
Harvey had cheated on her.
Uh-oh.
And so Harvey went to Texas, and you know when a man cheat on a woman, they don't know which way to go. So he just spins around in a circle right there in Texas.
Harvey did
that. And so what happened when Irma found that out, she was like, oh, hell no. So she came up the coast the other way and hit Florida because she was going to try to catch Harvey as he was coming up. But that's why she made that left.
Oh, yeah, because we were looking for her to do the...
Right. But she came back to the left because she was going to get Harvey. Irma was going to get Harvey, and she was so mad.
Irma was destructive.
She was ticked.
Okay? I mean, she was destructive all the way through the Caribbean. Just tore it to pieces.
She tore it up.
Now, Florida is a state that can handle hurricanes because that state normally gets hurricanes, right?
Yeah.
So they had a lot of trees and power lines down. Right. The bad thing about Florida versus Texas is that Florida don't have any power.
Right.
Texas, they had a lot of flooding, and they weren't really used to that.
Right. That's because Harvey just spent around in the circle.
Yes.
He didn't know which way he was going.
Right.
And one more thing.
What, girl?
The children was out at the sea.
That's
girl.
right, because it was Jose and Katie, wasn't it?
Katia.
Katia?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jose
Jesus.
and Katia is out there in the water.
I ain't never heard of no hurricane called Katia.
Well, Katia spent on now. She must have been a baby. But Jose is acting like his daddy just in the water, spinning. He don't know which way
he don't know which one. But listen, you all, millions of people in Florida is without power.
Right.
90% of the homes, especially in the Florida Keys, were either damaged or destroyed. If you need an emergency assistance, you can call 1-800-342-3557 or visit floridadisaster.org. Okay.
Right.
If you want to go volunteer, you all, you can call 1-800-FL-HELP, the number 1, or visit volunteerflorida.org. Okay. Keep in mind. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and don't forget about FEMA.
And don't forget about FEMA.
Yeah.
FEMA, you all, I'm sorry, but I found out, just doing a little research and talking to some people, that FEMA was looking for field workers.
Right.
And they were paying you up to $4,000 to $5,000 a week.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if they still need them, but head over there to the FEMA website. FEMA, I don't know if it's FEMA.com, Google it.
Right.
And follow the prompts. If you want to be a volunteer, if you may need a job, because listen, FEMA's gonna need workers.
They're gonna,
because people listen. We have not only just Florida, South Carolina, Alabama, and even up to it had it on somewhere else in Tennessee. I mean, the winds and destruction. Wind can be just as damaging as a flood.
Right. And then the people that's on the beaches or the beach fronts where the water has been sucked up is going to have to be careful.
That's right, because once she gets to where she chilling, all that water is going to come back.
Yes.
And we got to hope that it ain't no surge, and then that creates a flood. Or like a tsunami.
That's right.
Okay. Also keep in mind that if you are doing any type of cleanup, you have to drain standing water, because that water prevents mosquito-borne illness. And you know, especially Florida was dealing with Zika. And if you have that standing water, mosquitoes will be everywhere. Yeah, and you don't want anyone to catch Zika or anything like that. You all just be safe. You know who I commend though?
Oh yes.
Is his name Rick Scott?
Governor Rick Scott. Yes.
Y'all.
Yes.
I would move to Florida just because I know that I'm going to be protected and safe. You know the difference between Florida and Texas?
What's the difference?
Governor Rick Scott, he was on top of his game. He
was on top of it.
He didn't wait, well, we're going to wait. Well, no, it's too many people to move. No, get out. Get out.
Run for your life.
We can replace this material things. We can't replace you.
That's right.
Get out. He was on top of it before it hit.
Yes.
I mean, he had me packing up stuff just in case something hit here.
Right here in North
I was listening to Rick Scott.
That's right.
I was listening to the governor here. I was listening to the governor of Florida.
Yes, girl.
Because he was on top of his game, girl.
And they was rerouting the water to make sure the drainage was unclogged, everything. Going down with the bullhorns just saying, hey, get out.
That's right.
I mean, trying to help people. And this was like 2 or 3 days before the storm hit.
And I'm just, I wanted to tweet it out. Then I didn't want people to think, oh, you just trying to say something. And I'm just like, but he needs to know that I commend him for looking out for the safety of citizens.
That's right.
Just don't be, well, no, because it's going to be too much. And if they ran out of gas, we're going to get some gas trucks in here. We're going to open up some shelters.
We're going to do that. Yes.
I love that guy.
Yes.
I love Governor Rick Scott. Yes. You know what?
We had an opportunity to meet him
We surely did and took pictures with him and everything. And he's very nice. He's very lovely. But I like a man that knows how to do his job and how to handle it.
And jump into action.
Make it happen. Instead of sitting around and then when the stuff done happened and people flooded out looking, and now you just looking. That's what happened in Texas. Because I was mad. I was mad with that mayor in Texas.
Exactly.
Because I didn't think that he handled that right. But Governor Rick Scott, he was like, okay.
All right.
You all need to get out. No, we don't need to play around with this.
That's right.
And he was right. And you know what? They wasn't expecting that to go. They wasn't expecting it to go left. They was expecting that to go right up the East Coast. And that thing went left. So people that wasn't even expecting any of this type of storm surge or these winds and all, It just went right up. It just Florida is just, look, y'all are in our prayers. If you all can get down there and volunteer.
Yes.
Donate. And I'm not going to tell you who to donate to, because people get mad and they be like, well, you know what?
Right.
I don't like this organization. I don't like that organization. Do your research on your organizations that you want to donate to, and donate. We have to help our brothers and sisters in Florida, and we have to help our brothers and sisters there in Texas.
We have to.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
Now, there was some stuff that ticked me off.
There's some stuff.
And I got to talk about it, because I wouldn't be myself.
That's right.
If I didn't talk about it.
You wouldn't be you.
So I'm minding my business.
As usual.
And you sent me a video. And I thought the video was fake. It was like a parody satire video.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fake, but it was so funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
I don't know if I can call the guy name.
Go ahead. You don't have to call his name. Go
really?
Ahead.
But he is so funny.
He's funny.
He put together.
If you want to, I mean, if you know his name.
I think his first name is Mark.
Mark, okay.
Well, he put together these little videos and these little memes, and they'd be so funny, you all. They'd be, some of them be a little salacious, but they'd be funny. Right. But I thought it was fake. Okay, so I watched the video, I get a laugh, I end it, okay, whatever. So as the day possessed, I'm looking at the news, girl, and all of a sudden, some of that stuff was real.
It was real.
There was people out there.
Mark Dice, that's his name.
Mark Dice, you know what? I love him, y'all. Yes. Don't y'all tell him Diamond love him, but he is so funny.
Yes.
He is funny. Okay? His sense of humor is funny to me. It's funny to me.
Okay, but
anywho,
what did you say?
I see.
Somebody said, why are they yelling?
I'm sorry.
Cut the volume
down.
Sorry.
Okay, y'all.
Cut the volume down.
Because I'm a loud
Black
talker.
folks talk loud.
Okay, I'm going to calm it down.
Turn your volume down. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So, anywho, so I'm looking at the television, you all.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff is true, where you had people out there looting. And I'm sorry, I know black people going to get mad at me, but it was black people.
Black people.
That I saw going in a store.
Yes.
Looting gym shoes. Now, what is a gym shoe you all gonna do in the time of all of this destruction?
Well, maybe they thought they could use the gym shoe to run from the hurricane.
Listen, I love black people, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. And to all of my brothers and sisters that snuck off the plantation, just to hear what Diamond and Sue have to say, I love you all.
Yes.
But I cannot co-sign for no BS.
That's foolish.
Or no sugar honey iced tea.
That's right.
And I'm embarrassed.
Right.
When I'm looking at it, we have all of this destruction.
Yes.
Everybody is pretty much in the same boat.
Right.
This is the time where everybody should be helping everybody.
That's right.
And y'all running up in the store, coming out with boxes of gym shoes.
And what you gonna do with wet gym shoes? And God forbid if they're Air Jordan. Because you think they can fly in with
you ain't gonna be able to fly with them Air Jordans.
I'm just like,
what were you all thinking? Now I want them to know how. Here's the deal: stupid and ignorant. Because you don't realize that around those stores, there's all kinds of cameras. Big Brother is watching you
all the time.
Yes. So did you think you was gonna get away with this? And why is it when we have a natural disaster? People think they can go in and start stealing
people's stuff.
Not only stealing people's stuff, but just going in, just taking when you go in to take, you done stole.
You stole.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they should prosecute you to the full extent of the law and whatever the law allows. If I was the judge, I would throw the book at you. Because that is not the time for you to break in somebody's business. And I don't care whether you black, white, whatever color you is, and steal stuff. Steal other people's stuff.
You should have been there trying to save your life. You want to go save the life of a gym shoe instead of your own life. You could have gotten killed right there.
Well, hold up, Silk. Now, so I'm reading the blog.
Yes.
So you got some of the black blogs. Now, some of them was calling them ignorant. You all know better.
Right, right.
But then you had some black people, well, what about when the cops shoot people? I don't want to hear about no cops. Listen to me. That does not... You going out in the wind and the cold and all that, not the cold because it was hot.
Yeah.
And in the rain, breaking into somebody's stuff.
Yes.
and taking their stuff.
Opening the door.
And you want to bring up police? The police should have arrested them. Yes. And if the police shot one of them, oh well, you was stealing.
You'd be a dead thief.
You was stealing.
Yes. Yes.
Let me take a breath.
Take a breath.
I was very embarrassed.
But see, when you do that, okay?
Yeah.
And what was shown on my TV was black folks stealing.
That's exactly what it was.
That's the
looting is stealing.
Right.
And we're going to get to price gouging because there was a radio host that I cannot stand.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he promotes racism. He keeps it going, so I can't stand him.
He comes on in the afternoon.
But he was having and I just so happen to have him on because I normally don't listen to him.
Right.
But he was saying which one is worse, price gouging or looting. Both of them is bad.
Yeah.
Because anytime you walk in the store and a jug of water is supposed to be $3.99 and you charging somebody $20, you stealing too.
How about $99?
You stealing too. And you know what? One thing I could commend the Attorney General of Florida, Pam Bondi. Hey Pam, I love you, girl.
Pam.
She told him, if I find out that you're doing this here, you won't have a business in this state when we get done with you.
Not.
She told them.
That's right.
So when I listen to some of the black radio stations and how they spin the story, if you're gonna tell it right. And if you're gonna tell the truth.
That's right.
Because Florida wasn't sitting back letting people price gouge.
That's
they
right.
want to know who's price gouging so they can nip it in the bud. And so some black people feel a little irritated because they showing all of these black people stealing. Well, black people need to understand that is not the time for you to go out and steal something as if you can't get a gym shoe.
Come on.
And it wasn't only Florida, but when you look in the Caribbean, the stuff had broke out there where you saw black people walking up into stuff, stealing stuff. Now, I heard that there was no food and water in Caribbean.
Right.
And I think those people were stealing food in the Caribbean because there was no food, no water.
Right.
Food is not getting to them fast enough.
Right.
So they began breaking into stuff.
How can you eat a shoe?
I don't get that.
I can have more compassion for people going to look for food. Okay?
But I can't have no compassion if you're going to look for some
going
gym
to get a gym shoe.
For what?
In the flood.
Yeah. If they gonna tell it right. Florida was also looking at people that was price gouging and calling them out and getting them straight and fixing it where, hey, you know what? If you don't fix this here, you ain't even gonna have no business when we done with you because you're gonna be prosecuted too. I don't like it when we have a natural disaster and people think they can take advantage of people. That is not the time.
That is not the time.
I started doing some thinking. I said, you know, God, why are we having all of these disasters? All of this here, these disasters. Because people want to blame it on climate change. And here's my deal.
Ooh.
Climate change. Think about that, you all. So if this was about climate change, like the left want to say, then why isn't this happening all year round?
Why?
This is hurricane season.
That's right.
This stuff happens during hurricane season.
That's right.
Period.
Yes.
That's my philosophy.
That's right.
Okay, but also I started thinking of the spiritual realm of it.
Because
sometimes I can get spiritual on the person.
So you went in.
I went in.
We went in.
I said, maybe all of these storms are happening so that people have no other choice but to help each other and love each other. You know, the mainstream media has been perpetuating this here narrative that we are against each other.
That's right.
So now when you have these hurricanes, I tell you what, Mother Nature done destroyed everything. So you ain't got no more than that one got it. We got to help each other no matter the color of our skin.
And you got to live in close quarters.
With that person.
Very close quarters. Black, white, rich, poor, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative.
I had done already prepared myself that if I had to go to a shelter, I would be right there with my brothers and sisters.
That's right.
I would be right here with you because I ain't no better. If I have to go stay in a shelter, then we have to go stay in a shelter. And we can't get out of Dodge of Irma.
Right.
Because Irma wasn't playing with nobody. Irma wasn't playing, honey.
Was mad.
Irma wasn't playing. So listen, I'm not for this here climate change stuff. No, wait a minute. This is hurricane seasons.
Right.
Hurricanes happen during hurricane seasons.
That's
okay.
Right.
Now this is not happening every month.
Right.
All year long.
Right.
So I can't get with that when the left start trying to.
They want to always try to find blame on everything.
Yeah.
Find a reason for everything because they want the narrative to fit their own thinking. Yeah.
So shout out to Governor Rick Scott, Pam Bondi, everybody,
phenomenal job.
Everybody up there that all of our first responders, the police, I love y'all.
Yes.
My police officers know I love them. I love you all, the fire department, the rescue people, everybody, even the volunteers that forsake their own self to try to help other people. Thank you all so much.
Yes,
but I'm sorry, if you stealing from people, you need to be arrested, honey. Right. And they're going to make an example out of you. And I'm for them making an example out of you. You should know better. So you all during this crisis, DACA came up.
DACA.
Okay. Now, the other week, the president basically said that really he's not going to renew this DACA stuff.
Right.
Congress, it's time for them to step up to the plate. It's time for them to do their job.
That's right.
They need to do their job.
Yep.
Okay? Now, I want you all to realize that DACA was put in place by Obama. And I know you're going to break it all the way. I know you got your book to break it all the way down.
Well, I got a little something, but go ahead.
Right? Okay? But I want you all to understand, Congress is the ones that write the laws and make the laws and all of that. And the president is the one that signed those laws, signed it into law. Okay?
Right.
All right? So when Obama created this executive order trying to write a law.
Without Congress.
Really, you all, it was really illegal.
It was unconstitutional.
It was unconstitutional.
That's
we'll
right.
say unconstitutional, not illegal.
Unconstitutional.
Right. Because he shouldn't have done that.
That's right.
And I feel that if Obama really cared about the dreamers, then why did he put a deferment date on it? Why didn't he put a permanent date on it?
You want to tell you why?
Come on, girl.
I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me why,
Because
honey.
during that time, that was an election year. And he needed votes. And he just needed your vote temporarily.
And see, I'm sorry, dreamers. Y'all were played.
That's right.
You all got played.
Yeah. You got played.
They say don't hate the player, hate the game. You all got played.
Just like Hillary Clinton tried to play black folks with hot sauce.
That's right. And she got played.
That's right.
She's talking about what happened. She didn't happen.
You know that. Damn sure you know that. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I see people want to get out in the streets and march. You know what? Before I get into it.
Go ahead. Yes.
They want to get out in the streets and march. Like they have a sense of entitlement. Like you supposed to do this for me because my parents or parents committed a crime.
Right.
It don't work like that in the United States.
That's right.
Okay, because you ain't the only dreamer.
That's right.
Because we have American children.
Yes.
We have American people that want to obtain the American dream.
That's right.
Okay, and I'm not saying that I don't have any compassion for your situation.
Right.
But you need to also understand you don't have a sense of entitlement.
That's right.
And when I see you out in the street marching, it makes people not have a sense of compassion for you because you acting like we supposed to do something for you when your parents is the one that committed the crime.
And you out in the street marching with a Mexican flag.
Oh, see that? Listen.
Hello?
Somebody need to sit all of the 800,000 dreamers down and tell them that's a no-no. Don't do that.
Another thing. These children are grown people.
They're grown.
A lot of them are grown people now.
Okay.
And my deal is this. There is a legal way for you to be here. Why not follow it?
Well, get in line and wait your turn.
Why not start doing it? You had all of this time to do it. And a lot of them began to do it. I commend them. But for the ones that sat back and said, well, we got 2 years, but stuff like this happens whenever you don't take care of your stuff.
But and here's the deal. Don't expect for President Trump to keep passing the buck.
That's right.
Because, okay, so you renew it for another 2 years. Then what happens in 2 years? See, in case you, see this, you all, you don't, this is, we are not operating in alignment when we do handle business that way.
Right.
Well, okay, just the, you know what a deferment is? Deferments are like, okay, let's say if you have a car payment.
Yeah.
And if you pay your car payment good, they may offer you a deferment and you put that at the end of the year. It still got to be paid. There's going to be, and it's still going to be paid. That's right. You still got to get legal. He didn't put that in. Obama did not put that in permanently.
Listen, this was about him getting elected.
Again.
All he wanted was votes. That's right. It was
so I'll act like I'm doing something for the dreamers.
For this group of people. Okay? I won't even call them dreamers. Okay?
Well, I want to respect them.
Well, I'm gonna respect them and call them illegal aliens.
Well, okay. Now this is where my compassion comes.
Okay, bring the
y'all
compassion.
know compassion. They came over here with their parents.
Okay.
So imagine if your parent brought you into some stuff that you didn't know nothing about.
That's
but
right.
but then on the other hip, when JoJo and them down the street do something, they just put their children in foster care.
Yes.
I don't see the system really caring about and calling them children dreamers.
Hello?
They can care less whether they have a dream or not.
They don't care about their dream.
They surely don't.
They lock their parents out.
And you going, that's right, you going.
And you going
wait
to
a minute.
care.
And the parents didn't even get locked up. You are absolutely right. Oh,
and see, when you get grown, okay, you're not supposed to be responsible. Your mother and your father ain't responsible for you no more once you grown.
Right.
It's on you to now take responsibility.
And so what they should have been doing is when they turn 18, start trying to get legal.
Right.
Instead of doing this here little thing.
That's right.
And now you got the rug pull out from you up under you, and now you want to blame somebody.
Right.
When you got to take full responsibility, not leave it to the government to take responsibility for you, especially when you in here illegally.
That's right.
And so sometimes I'm appalled when I see them marching in the streets as if we owe them something.
Right.
We don't owe you nothing.
That's
we
right.
don't. Who we owe it to is the American people. The black child in Chicago, where bullets is crossing their head, but they still want to obtain the American dream. The one that came over here and did it the right way.
The right way.
They stood in line and waited their turn and became illegal and know how to speak English.
Yes.
Are we looking out for those people?
That's right.
So please, if you are over here illegal, please don't think you have a sense of entitlement because you don't.
That's right.
But let me just put this in here.
Come on, bring it, yeah.
These kids going back to Mexico and they know nothing about Mexico is where I'm like, okay, we can't drop them in the wilderness and they don't even know that. So what do you do?
And President Trump knows that as well, and that's why he's giving Congress 6 months
to fix it.
To fix Obama's mess.
That's right.
Because that's what should have happened in the first place.
Right.
And then when I look at all of these people that was against Obama doing this in the first place. And then in 2014 when Obama attempted to expand DACA to cover additional immigrants, multiple states sued Obama.
Right.
Okay? They didn't want this.
Right.
But now that President Trump has said, okay, we got to end this, and we're going to give Congress 6 months to get this
together.
You got everybody up here biatching about what President Trump did. And President Trump has given an extension of 6 months.
Because he could have just cut it off.
He could have just ended this.
That's right.
Okay?
Another thing I found out about the DACA dreamers is that, some of them can get free education. You got children right here in America that was born as an American, born on this soil, and can't even get a free education.
Can't even get a free education.
They can't even get a free education. They can't go to college. They can't go to college.
No.
And what I'm just telling the dreamers is, it doesn't look good when y'all are out there in the streets marching.
Right.
Because people harden their heart. People can't, all they see is you out there bickering as if you have a sense of entitlement. Because listen, when you come over here, y'all turn whole towns into Spanish-speaking towns. You all know how to make your way. You have businesses after businesses. You really gonna be okay. But you have Americans sitting here that ain't never held a job. Don't even know how to have be an entrepreneur. So we got to look out for the Americans and American workers first before we look out for anybody.
That's right.
For everybody else.
Right.
And I'm not trying to harden my heart. What I'm saying is the dreamers don't need to be out in the streets marching.
But Diamond, if you and I got to do it the right way,
everybody should have to do it the right way. Because people can't go over there. We can't cross their borders.
They will lock us up.
You get locked up. You get locked up.
You will get locked up.
You get locked up.
That's
right.
So
these streamers have gotten free education.
That's right.
They can. I don't even understand how were they able to enroll in school without even having a social security card? Because I thought you used to have a social security card and a birth certificate.
You're supposed to have a lot of stuff. But what has happened is a lot of these different administrations has overlooked the law. And did it their way.
And the president ain't about to overlook the law.
The president ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He's putting this here stuff, line it up and straight.
And he should. That's right. Which he should. Don't get mad at the president. You better be mad at Obama for setting y'all up for failure. He must set y'all up like that.
Like
and don't expect for President Trump to follow after Obama.
Right.
Obama did that.
That's right.
And then somebody was like, well, oh, Obama is not the president. Obama's not the president. Well, why is Obama always weighing in on something?
Why?
Obama need to stop acting like he a king.
No.
Because he's not a king.
He's not a king.
He's not a king.
That's right.
He needs to stop acting like that.
He's not the president.
He's not the president.
That's
and
right.
stop trying to undermine the president. I'm like, watching him like, why is he weighing in?
That's right.
Like, we should be listening to him. He had 8 years.
Yes.
He had a Senate that he controlled.
That's right.
And then he had a Congress where it was like they controlled it. They controlled it in a way where it was a tiebreaker, but the tiebreaker would have been for the Democrats. So he had it to get it together. He chose not to get it together. His Congress and his Senate chose not to get it together.
Right.
So what our president is doing, President Trump is saying, all right, Congress, y'all go get this together. So people, y'all look at Congress.
Yes.
Congress, it's time for you all to do your job. And I would say do your D job, but I'm a little bit calmer tonight.
Okay, but you know what I'm finding out too?
What, girl?
You know, with us now being in politics and seeing some stuff, they really never did nothing.
It is all screwed up. The whole system, the way things work.
Yeah.
And see, the reason why Hillary Clinton running around here with a book without her face on a book cover is because she running around here talking about what happened. Woo. What happened was she didn't happen. What happened was people saw all the way through her and her shenanigans. And the mere fact that she feels like she has a sense of entitlement to be president. The mere fact, see, I can't stand it. Don't act like you have a sense of entitlement.
Right.
I can't stand a person. I can't stand a person like that.
Right.
You know,
because part of democracy is we have an election.
Right.
Whoever wins the election is the president.
That's right.
Okay, and then everybody else go their way and do their thing. Not keep sitting here trying to get some attention as if they want to be the president.
No, she trying to sell a book.
Or sell a book.
She trying to sell a book, so she's doing it by any means necessary. If that means being salacious, throwing the sitting president up under the bus, calling him out of his name, and we are going to address it. Yes, we are.
Yes.
You know, if it means whatever she have to do to sell a book, and you know good and well that the advancement that she got on that book, she ain't gonna make that back in book sales because ain't nobody gonna buy their bootleg. But they ain't gonna buy it. Listen, Hillary, we had people walking up to us.
Yes.
Now they will say, well, you know what? I don't too much care for Trump.
Right.
But I damn sure ain't voting for Hillary.
That's
I mean, people will come out and they will say that. And there was a lot of black people saying that.
That's right.
We knew. If she want to know what happened, y'all go run over there and tell Hillary, you want to know what happened? Diamond and Silk, no, call Diamond and Silk and we'll tell her what happened.
And you know what else happened?
What, girl?
Benghazi, right here on this same day.
That's right.
But she released this book.
Oh, really? Oh. She didn't think this all the way out.
Oh, she thought it all the way out. That's how people like her think.
Yeah. She think with a slow thought. It's real slow.
And so while I was looking her up,
yes, girl,
I thought of some names that she should have named her book.
What she should have named?
Well, one of them should have been Let It Go.
Let it go, honey. Let it go.
Yeah.
Run around and just let it go.
Let it go.
It's just like dropping. You know, letting go can be such a hard thing because you want to hold on to what coulda, shouldas, winners. Why? See, that's the sense of entitlement.
That's right.
She feel like from her mama womb she was supposed to be president.
Oh, that's what she feel like.
You gonna be president in another lifetime, but not in this lifetime.
Wait till you get to
where you got to go, and then you could be a president over there. But here, you're not gonna be no president over here.
I got another.
Go ahead, girl. What's another one?
It's over now.
It's over.
Yeah.
Over now.
That's right.
Over. Cut it out. It's over.
Yes.
It's over. There's a song called It's Over Now.
It's over now.
It's over now.
Yes.
So why do you keep rehashing and reliving the past when you should just cut it out?
Let it go.
Because it's over.
It's over.
I love it,
I got one more.
Go ahead, girl.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on alcohol? You think she was tipsy?
Yeah. But see, the deal is she's blaming it on everybody.
What about the alcohol?
So blame it on the alcohol.
Or blame it on the goose.
Or blame it on the rain, girl.
Yes. Oh my God! You know what? But I think it's a little embarrassing. You know what? I want to sit down and talk to Hillary because
we want to talk.
I think it's a little embarrassing for you to keep running around here talking about. She done threw Bernie under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what? She even threw President Barack Obama under the bus and said, "Oh, it was because of him. Like he was to blame too." But really. It was because of her, because you are the one, Hillary, that said, I'm going to follow behind Obama's legacy.
Right. That's right.
That was the wrong thing you could have said. People really started backing up because did nobody too much care for Obama's legacy.
Well, did she blame Diamond and Silk?
I don't know if she blamed us. Did she blame? I don't know.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. The one thing that I knew from day one was Donald Trump was going to be the next president.
No doubt.
We didn't doubt that one bit. This is one thing that we knew from day one. And see, Hillary, she keep talking about she knows this, she knows that, but you didn't know the game, Hillary. You didn't know how things were operating.
That's right.
Yes, you didn't know that. You were still on to I'm supposed to have this. I'm supposed to get this. I'm supposed to be president. I know this. I know that. Well, if you knew everything, then how in the hell did them men in Benghazi get killed?
Hello.
And you were supposed to make sure that they were protected as Secretary of State. If you knew everything, then how in the did money get missing from the State Department? I think about 10 million, and we'll say allegedly, just in case I'm a little off with the money.
That's right.
If you knew everything, you didn't realize that C in your email stood for classified?
No.
Yes. She may have thought it stood for Clinton Cash. So really, you don't know everything.
No, she don't.
And what I would love to see Hillary doing, instead of running around here with a book, when we have millions of people that's displaced out of their homes, millions of people still underwater, thousands of people underwater, probably in Texas. People trying to get in their homes. Okay? I would wish she would take her foundation money, or even take her book money and contribute it. Now I know what the presidents, the past presidents, are doing with their little whatever. But you know, you got that Clinton Foundation. You got that. How much money had the Clinton Foundation contributed to these here hurricane victims?
And what about the $100 million for that hospital that was supposed to be built?
Over in Haiti.
She can use that $100 million.
We'll say allegedly. Yeah. So my deal is, you sitting around here with a book. If I was her, what you call it, her literary agent, I would have said, listen, this is not the time to be promoting a book. No. We have too many people in crisis. I had an event coming up that I wanted to share with you all, but because of all of this stuff hitting, that we won't be doing that. We can't do that at the end of the month. Not right now.
That's right.
Because there's too much stuff out here that's going on that, wait a minute, that needs our attention, that we have to talk about, because we cannot leave Americans or people that's displaced behind.
That's right.
So I think that she is all for her own game.
All for her own game.
She will say anything she had to say to sell a book, and that's why you lost an election, because people knew you would say anything you needed to say to get elected. And even Obama. Allegedly. He said that too,
did
girl.
The same thing.
Yes, he did,
and so
girl.
hopefully the last chapter in her book is called Over the Hill. End
it, yes. Because it's so embarrassing that you can't accept defeat. Because you feel like you supposed to. Oh, I'm supposed to. See, sense of entitlement is what she had. And that bothers me.
And you're so right, because she didn't even write a concession speech.
No, she didn't.
She did not.
No, because she thought she was supposed to have this. See, the media.
She was being fooled by the media.
She was being fooled by the media. Honey, yes, they did. Yes, they did. They told you were going to win.
They told her she was up in a poll. We told y'all what poll she was up in.
And to me, she's going to go down in history as one of the most ignorant politicians there is, to not know anything about social media, to not even know that people were really hurting in this country, to not even worrying about doing the grassroots work. You just out there with some hot sauce thinking that you can pull all of these black people in. Let me tell you something about the color folk. Okay, let me tell you one thing about them.
Yes, tell them.
Once you do us dirty, and you ain't done nothing, what they do is they be like, I'll never vote for you again. And Obama did not do anything for the black community. And when you took and you brought him into your stuff, talking about you gonna follow his legacy, and she thought all the black people was gonna vote for her. We knew it. If they would have listened, I could have saved her the embarrassment.
That's right.
But she didn't listen. She listened to the media. She listened to the media.
Well, and see, that's why the media keeps spinning a negative narrative, because they think they're going to fool us.
No, don't fool me.
Yes.
Listen. And listen here, don't hate the player, hate the game, baby.
And respect the hustle.
And respect the hustle on this fool.
That's right.
Listen, you were somewhere in La La Land. Still doing business the way y'all used to do it. You remember back in the day when you didn't have computers, but they filed everything and they wrote everything down. She was still doing business from that mind frame. Yeah, but everybody had social media and really talking to people and engaging with people.
That's right.
And see, people love you when you real.
That's right.
Hillary is fake.
And she didn't know nothing about the silent majority.
She didn't know. No.
Absolutely
no.
nothing.
Well, and then when I hear her still call people deplorables and bigots, that means you could have never been a president for everybody. You would have never been a president for all of us. The one thing that I can respect about our president, President Trump, he's the president for all Americans. And a lot of them have thrown so much hate, and he still stand up and be your president.
That's right.
But you got this ignorant
girl.
Ooh, let me calm down.
Calm down.
Don't hold me back,
Sil. Don't hold me back. Don't hold you back. Okay, calm down.
Sitting up still talking about that we were deplorable. And Donald Trump supporters, I guess we are even biggest, and I'll say allegedly, in case I'm not saying it exactly the way she said it or the way I heard it.
They don't even know what a bigot is.
But the thing is that when you're on that and you want to make Americans that, even when you call our president, President Trump, that because we've never called Obama deplorable.
No.
We talk about his policies and what we didn't like.
Right.
And when I see the blatant disrespect.
Yes.
So you can sell a book. I hope she don't sell not now.
Not now.
Not now. I hope she don't sell not now. Thank you. Oh, still got okay. Hope she don't sell not now. Okay, girl. We done talked up almost our own time.
No,
okay.
we got 15 minutes.
I'm about to say you want to take calls or you got somebody else to talk about.
James Comey.
Honey, Comey.
James
well, y'all know
Comey.
Tell them what happened, girl. Go ahead and break it down.
Well. We told y'all that James Comey. And remember Obamagate? We told y'all back in March of this year, okay, that President Obama's thumbprint was all over this stuff.
Allegedly.
We always say allegedly.
Yes.
Okay? But allegedly, they're saying that James Comey already knew before he even talked to Hillary Clinton that he was going to exonerate her, that he was not going to prosecute her.
Now that sounds like bias, and really that sounds like committing a crime.
It is.
Because that means you wasted our tax dollars.
Yes.
See, y'all, y'all want to get mad. Please, and to my black brothers and sisters, don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
But listen to this.
Yes.
This man already said, I'm going to exonerate her. Okay, we'll say allegedly.
We'll say allegedly.
But then all of this tax money is being spent on an investigation when he already done made his decision. So look at how all of this money is being wasted and it's taxpayers' dollars. People should be outraged.
That's right.
And Comey should be arrested.
Right.
Where's Judge Judy?
Right.
Somebody need to get him arrested.
Judy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody.
And not only that, but then to go further, and you all, Hillary Clinton, Obama, James Comey, allegedly cook up this, I'm going to say Russia scheme. And the reason why I say that is because they now have this dossier. Okay,
right.
Remember the dossier all of a sudden? You have Comey running around with the dossier. Oh my God, this is information that could be damaging to the president. I got to get in to see the president to show him this dossier. Who made it up? Who paid for the dossier? Where was the person from that wrote that dossier?
That's right.
Put that dossier together. And who paid him to put it together?
Girl. You all, when this is over with, I see some people that should be going to jail.
That's right.
Starting with Comey.
Comey.
What bothers me, you already said, I'm going to exonerate her.
You already knew that. That's right.
Before you even had the investigation. And you go on with an investigation wasting taxpayers' dollars?
That's right.
Are you crazy?
That's right. And then people want to get upset about him fired, about President Trump firing him.
President Trump should have fired him.
Yes.
I'm glad he fired his behind.
That's right.
His assets should have been out the door the first day that Donald Trump walked through the door.
That's right.
I am happy that President Trump fired him.
Because Comey was one of the main planted undercover rats that was clogging the pipes. He was one of the main rats clogging the pipes.
And to know that he already had the decision made, but you're going to go along with a fraudulent investigation because this is fraud.
Right.
What is this here?
That's
what,
right.
What are we doing? And y'all want us to trust the FBI? How are we going to trust them?
That's right. That's right. And then you have Mueller that's Comey's homie.
And he's doing this investigation. And if he already have anything biased or his mind made up, millions of taxpayers' dollars is being blown.
That's right.
For foolishness,
For foolishness.
You know what? Maybe President Trump need to get me up there to handle that Justice Department.
Yeah.
Yeah, people be going to jail. No.
Yes.
You going to jail.
You going to jail. No,
I don't care. No, you got to go. You go. Exactly. Where my gavel? Put the gavel down. He gone.
Yes, honey.
Because this is playing with American people, American lives, and it's playing with taxpayers' dollars is what it's playing with. And so I don't like that. I'm beside myself, and when I heard about that the other week, I was like, "Okay, are you serious? Are you serious with coming?"
It's really, really
and this is what they do, you all. They play games. They play games with us, and we've allowed this for years. For years, we let these people use us. We let these people play with our tax dollars, and make up these fake investigations, and they know it's not going anywhere.
Yep,
and money is being wasted.
They sell us a bill of lies.
That's all they do.
And then they think we're supposed to sit there and believe it, and then if we don't believe us, they call us out of our name.
Yeah,
all of this different stuff is what they do.
Oh. We cover DACA, we cover Call Me, we cover old Hillary, and you all just keep watching us because we're going to have a sit down with old Hillary.
Oh, yes.
I heard she was going to be on The View tomorrow. That's what I heard, but I don't know how true it is. I heard she was going to be on The View, and I heard she was at a book signing, and she looked like she had about maybe 50, 60 people there. You know, they tried to, more than she had at the at a rally.
At a rally?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I guess she's giving away free books. I guess I don't know. Okay. Don't get me to. I don't want to tell spread stories.
You don't want to tell.
Say allegedly. I'll say allegedly. Yeah. Listen, you all. Don't forget to like, follow us, and make sure that you are able to receive our notifications on Facebook.
Yes.
And make sure you're following us on Periscope. Continue to like our YouTube channel, even though they have demonetized us over there, and they're doing their little censorship.
Yeah.
But please continue to. Follow us over there. Subscribe to our channel there. And I thank everybody that has already done it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Don't forget to sign a petition that we have against YouTube.
That's right. Sign a petition. And there's 3 ways that you can contribute it. You can contribute it through PayPal, diamondandsilk@gmail.com, Square.
Square Cash.
Square Cash at diamondandsilk@gmail.com.
And
Google Wallet has something, diamondandsilk@gmail.com.
That's right.
You can do that, and make sure you visit our store, diamondandsilkstore.com. Another thing, because these social media platforms they be tripping.
Yeah.
Make sure when y'all go to Diamond and Silk, you sign up for our newsletter.
That's right.
Is it a newsletter on
Join us right there. It says Join Us DNS Update.
Where it says Join DNS Update, sign up so we can get your email.
Right.
So when we're doing something, you all will know. You all will know firsthand. If there's going to be major changes, you will know. But because we don't know. Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
These social media platforms are very angry. They are angry because people use this to elect our president, President Trump. So they don't like that.
The mainstream media kept us out of
They kept us out of the media.
When they realized they could not take advantage of us and talk over us.
Right.
They took us out of the media.
Right.
And so we use these platforms. That's right.
We did the grassroots work.
Right.
Okay. So we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. They may decide, okay, well, you know what? Thank you, because he can shut the so-and-so up too.
Right.
I'm sorry. Thank you for blocking him.
You're welcome.
So we don't know what their angle is and where they're coming from.
Right.
But the thing I don't have time to worry about.
Right.
But if you go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, sign up for the DNS update. Then we can keep you updated. We can keep you informed, because I see y'all. Where have you all been?
Right.
I'm not getting my updates. I'm not getting my notifications. I've done everything.
Yes.
So we don't know.
Right.
Okay.
They have so many different ways. So if you're looking at us right now on Facebook Live, you see the little 3 dots or your drop down menu. Click right there. Okay. And then when you click right there, make sure that you click on turn on live notification. And if you don't see turn on live notification, click on the more options and then click on turn on live notifications in order to get notifications.
Somebody said, what about Kid Rock? Look, I think Kid Rock is going to win. And I meant to talk about her. Her name is Jamil.
You got
Hill.
4 minutes. Go ahead.
Is her name Jamil Hill? This girl.
Honey.
Okay, first of all, I heard about it today.
What did you hear about?
Well, she works for ESPN.
Uh-huh.
And I think she got mad at Kid Rock.
Right.
Because of what Kid Rock said.
Uh-huh.
Kid Rock was in Detroit doing a concert, and he said some things, and some people may have thought it was a little bit over the top.
Okay.
But my thing is, I don't have a problem with you saying it if it's the truth.
Right.
And some of the stuff he was saying is the truth.
Okay.
He talked about these baby mamas having all of these babies.
Who was it?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock or Chris Rock?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Kid
Yeah,
Rock.
because he's running for, I think he's trying to make a run for the Senate in
Okay,
Detroit.
got it. Kid Rock.
And you know what? He gonna get, I want these people to understand.
Uh-huh.
People love people when they real and they raw.
That's right.
And he gonna get it for being real.
For being real.
For being real.
Real.
You can call him all kinds of racist. So the girl got mad and she wanted to say something about the flag that he had on. Now to me, it looked like the American flag.
Okay, yeah.
So she gonna say he loves black people so much that he panders to racists by using a flag that unquestionably stands for dehumanizing black people.
What?
So is she saying the American flag does that? Because that looks like the American flag. And if ESPN have somebody on their station that do not respect the flag or hate our American flag, then we have a problem.
That's right.
And you know what? I don't advocate for people to be fired, but she need to be fired.
She needs to be gone.
Because what she did was, you should have had the beef with Kid Rock.
Right.
Why would you tie the president? And you, girl, she said some salacious things about the president, and I just thought, you know,
Diamond, when you have these different news organizations saying damnable things about our president,
right?
You have, I don't know if ESPN, whatever they is, if they said or whoever's around her circle.
We're not talking about Chris Rock. We're talking about Kid Rock. Okay, Kid Rock. And somebody said he has a black child. Listen, he's from the inner city of Detroit.
I don't know what
you ain't got the. This is what they do. First of all, if Kid Rock make a run for this, he is going to win this. Right. That's the number one. But what the media want to do immediately is try to paint you as a racist because you don't go along with their narrative.
And people like her, her name is
Jamila Hill,
think it's okay to take and post that salacious stuff like that on social media because look at what everybody else is doing.
And then ESPN came out with a statement talking about they don't condone what she said, but I don't see her apologizing for what she said. And if she's too big to apologize, you can't put your big girl draws on, then she need to be fired. Because stop tying our president to this BS.
That's right.
And I don't see nothing wrong with his. Listen, the flag to me looked like an American flag. Am I wrong, you all, or it looked like an American flag?
But when you got people like her, Jamila Hill, that's what you call race baiting.
And I know Kid Rock love black people, and I know the way he act, he grew up around black people, and that's why I like him.
Well, just like I was listening to The View, and I know we got to get ready to go, but I was listening to The View, and you have, I think, Senator, is it Tim Scott? That said something about he's supposed to be meeting with the president to tell his story or what have you. But you had Sonny Halston there on The View basically talking about Trump ain't did well with black folks.
Well, you know what? I can't stand Sonny. Sonny Halston is a follower. She's not a leader.
She's a follower.
She's like a little, what you call... She's like a little chihuahua to just follow along.
She's a follower.
To have a friend. Because she think Whoopi is her friend.
That's what she thinks.
But I remember back in the day when Whoopi had something nasty and foul to say about Oprah Winfrey. And we would say allegedly, oh yeah, Whoopi is nasty.
Yes.
She is very nasty.
Right.
I remember Whoopi, we used to love. Remember we used to love Whoopi Goldberg. She's getting to the point. She's not what we used to like back in the day. She's became. You know, sometimes you can reach a certain age where you don't need to be nowhere but at your house somewhere. I don't know what's wrong with her. She got a nasty disposition, and Sonny is just a stupid too.
But she gonna say, look at what happened with Steve Harvey, and I want to tell Sonny so bad. It's black people like you, okay, that took and interrupted what Steve Harvey was doing with the president.
That's right.
By calling him out of his name.
Yep, that's right.
Times. It's black people like Sunny Halston.
Well, you know, she's supposed to be Puerto Rican. I don't know. She mixed with a lot of stuff.
Whatever.
But
people like her. How about that?
Yeah. And then I heard that Steve Harvey is supposed to be doing something where he's teaming up with Ben Carson to do something for something, but it has something to do with the youth.
With HUD.
And with HUD or whatever, okay?
Right.
But the deal is, we need faces like that at the table.
That's right.
And shame on Sunny Halston with your, let me calm down. Ass.
Yes.
Okay? And Whoopi, y'all ain't at the table.
Wow.
All y'all doing is trying to keep people away from the table.
That's right.
And it's the saddest thing.
And just like the other day, Huckabee was on there. Governor?
Yeah.
Huckabee was on there. And you know, they talked or what have you, but when he left and went back to Fox, and he was talking to Fox about his experience at The View, one thing he said is a lot of hate over there. So The View heard that, and now they upset. He over there.
Well, y'all are hateful.
Girl, they are so
The View is the most hateful show on TV, and why is it on there? You are trying to feed people a narrative. I mean, look at your rating, because we don't watch you. The only time I want to look at you when I got to get you straight about something.
That's right.
That's it.
Something And I mean, I saw Whoopi sit right there and call our man, he's a racist.
But Whoopi, they can call her a racist.
That's right.
Because I remember when George Walker Bush became the president, and she said something salacious, and we'll say allegedly, and she didn't work for a long time because of what she said. Now, what if people took that and held on to it and made her out to be a racist because of what she said? What if they did that?
That's right.
I mean, listen, they need to stop it. The women on the Joy, Whoopi and Sunny, y'all need to stop it. You are losing your fan base. We used to look up to Whoopi, especially when she did the old Raisin. She was a comedian. I mean, we loved her.
When we were little girls.
But you have become so hateful. Hateful in your tone.
You
that mad because old Hillary didn't get it. And listen, guess what? A Democrat ain't gonna get it again because of the way you all act on The View. You are spewing hate.
And Canada's been calling.
And ain't y'all all supposed to be packing up? And Sonny, because you a follower, take your behind right with her.
That's right. Girl, so we done talked over 4 minutes.
Okay, listen, you all. Don't forget every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we pray for our president. We pray for this country. Even pray for the old hags over there on The View. Pray for them. They need much prayer because they don't. We know that prayer changes things.
Right.
And let me tell you what I will not do. I will not judge another person because of my own perception, or because I got a R, or because it didn't look the way I think it should look. I'm going with the flow. But I found out if you go with the flow of things, everything will work out. It
always work itself out.
But I don't like watching shows that continue to bash our president.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, when Obama was elected, we did not bash Obama.
Right.
We didn't bash Obama. As a matter of fact, you got fired if you did stuff like that.
That's right.
So a lot of people should be going down, being fired, being just let them go from their jobs. And so this president deserved the same respect.
He deserved the same respect from
everybody. When these hurricanes that's hitting, he's been in the forefront right there. I'm gonna give you whatever you need. He wasn't sitting back behind the desk just looking. He's been out there. Him and the First Lady is supposed to be visiting Florida within the next day or so. So you see what I'm talking about?
And I'm going to leave it on this note.
What?
Girl, he played them Democrats badly.
Oh, yes, he did,
played them like a doggone fiddle, and they don't even know it.
They don't even know it, but we'll talk about it later. Listen, y'all, we just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it
so
to you.
In the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Facebook Live and Periscope. Don't forget, later on in the week, the Bowl of Stupid. Make sure you watch. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.